Good morning. This morning, I'm going to be giving you the look of the day with pumpkin spice and Dollar Tree options. This is Too Faced. This is Dollar Tree. Now what I do is I choose my eyeshadow palettes for the month and I write it down on the calendar, and on that day I wear that eyeshadow palette, and today is pumpkin spice, as you saw. But now I am choosing from a bag beside me random products to wear with this eye look. And well, I picked an eyeshadow palette randomly, so I had to randomize the colors again for 7 shades instead of the 18. I know it makes no sense, but if you watch this video here, it will. So now I've had to add in 2 random shades from Garden Party. This is from the Beauty and Bloom collection that just recently came out, and pick 3 shades from there. Now, I put all of the shades in here in case you don't have Garden Party and you wanted to just do that eye look, and I will tell you where I'll put them, or I would have put them. But randomly, after I picked these shades and the eyeshadow palette, these 3 shades were the winners right here. So shade 1, shade 2 from Garden Party, and Cocoa Drizzle from Pumpkin Spice. I also went to Bath & Body Works this past weekend, and they had the $5.95 sale, and I picked up a few body sprays that I thought I would share with you and give my opinion on. SAS is coming. They may be there, or you may already have these, or you were thinking about buying them and you don't know whether you want to or not. Well, I will let you know my thoughts. This is Neapolitan ice cream. This is brand new for spring, or is it for summer? I think it's summer treats. Now, this one here disappointed me a little bit. The notes are strawberry sauce, vanilla buttercream, and milk chocolate. Well, right off the bat, you do get the milk chocolate scent. You do. But when it dries down, this is just strawberry pound cake. That's all it is. It's strawberry pound cake dressed up for about 10 minutes on your skin of the other scents, and then it's strawberry pound cake. I don't hate it, but it is my least favorite out of the 4 that I picked up. The next one I picked up was Cotton Candy Clouds, and it's right here. Now, I have 3 versions of this already. I love this scent. It's a go-to. But I like the other scents from what I picked up more. And this is Spun Sugar, Pink Berries, and Whipped Vanilla. I highly recommend this. And then the lady was kind enough to go in the back room, and because I didn't pick this up when I first saw it, I thought, oh, I'm going to wait for it to go on sale. It never went on sale, and then when it did go on sale, it wasn't there. It is the Peepin Real. This was the where they got together with PEEPS and did a scent. Now, this is very close to Cotton Candy Clouds. I think I like this one a little bit better, though. And it is Fluffy Marshmallow, Sugar Crystals, and Whipped Vanilla. This is really good. I like it a little bit more than Cotton Candy Clouds, like I said. It's not very different, though. I think the Candy Clouds has berries in it, and this one doesn't, but they're very good. If you see this, pick it up. You will love it. If you love Cotton Candy Clouds. She's got it. Now, my favorite out of those 4 is the Pina Colada Swirl. Oh my gosh. If there's one that I can totally recommend, if you are a gourmand lover, you will love this. The notes are pineapple juice, coconut milk, and amber musk. You don't really smell the amber musk, which is a definite plus for me, but you totally, you get that coconut and you get the pineapple. It's pina colada. Oh, it's so good. Okay, let's get on with the eye look. I just wanted to share that in case, like I said, you were thinking of picking them up, but you weren't sure. The first thing I'm going to put on is Milani's eye primer. I'm panning MAC's Elevated Stack Mascara, so this is next. I'm panning this shadow stick from LA Colors in Cruising, so I'm just going to place that all over the lid before putting on any eyeshadow. This actually works so well. It's like a double primer for your eye. Here are the other random items that I picked out of the bag. I picked a few more than just 3 this time, and they are the Peach Color Corrector from LA Colors, the highlighter, well, blushlighter for me, in Whimsy from the Beauty and Bloom collection, from the Very Cherry from LA Colors, the blush balm, and I picked this Ioni Shea Butter lipstick in Nude. I haven't worn this one yet. I wore another one, the one that I thought was totally different. I have a video on that, but those are the other random products. Now, let's get into the eye look. So here is Too Faced again. This was the original 3. Now, if I were doing the original 3, That would have been in the transition, that would have been on the lid, and that would have been along the lash line and the outer corner. But because I chose Garden Party randomly, I am not going to be doing those. Now, this shade here, I'm going to be bringing in these two shades, though, for this look. But if you want to know what this shade is, it is shade number 2 from Desert Rose. Now, this is the original Desert Rose. This is the other Desert Rose. This is 74A. This is 74. So you want 74. And then you could do that eye look if you don't have these other shades. Now, this is just a pink and a peach. You can find them anywhere. Peach, pink. The first shade that I'm going to be putting on is shade number 1 from Garden Party. And I hope all that made sense. I wanted to give you options. And I am placing this shade in the transition. I was actually happy to grab an eyeshadow palette. I think it's the second time it's happened to me. And I absolutely did not know how to deal with that, but here we are. I figured it out. My goodness. And I love that I get to wear this palette again. The next shade I'm going in with is Cocoa Drizzle from Too Faced. It's right there. It is shade number 6. This is shade number 1. I have it upside down because of the mirror. And the equivalent shade for Cocoa Drizzle is from LA Colors in Vogue, shade 4, row 4, shade 1. And it looks like that. It's identical. And I'm placing that along the lash line to the outer edge of my iris, along this line right there that I made with Ioni's black pencil liner that I didn't show you, because I use that line like you do for tape. It just keeps all the eyeshadow where it needs to be. I'm not placing this under the eye today. Now, my sweet spot for my eye shape is 3 colors, but I love this color so much, I had to bring it in. This is the Dollar Tree, and it is from the Mercier Pinks palette. It looks like this. There's a brown palette and a pink palette, and it is shade 7. Row 1, shade 3. Again, it looks like that. I am placing this shade under the eye. I just love this shade so much, it had to be in here. And if I were just doing those 3 shades, these 3 shades from Too Faced, it would still go under the eye. Oh my God. Oh, I love this, especially for spring, summer. This is such a beautiful addition to the eye look. And I'm bringing it to the edge of my iris, not my pupil this time. Not to the center of the pupil, but to the edge of the iris. This is the star of the show. The next shade is shade 2 from Garden Party. And I'm placing that all over the movable lid. This part right there. I'm leaving in here empty because I'm going to be putting on another random draw from Fest Best. This is Flowerchild. I love these. I absolutely love them. Also, guys, if you only have this palette, you could use this one, and that one, like as the outer corner, this one, and throw on shade 7 on the bottom lash line. If you have these 2 palettes, you've got this look. I just have to make it complicated for us, apparently. It's options, guys, it's options. Now, Flowerchild. I picked up all 3 of these. Daisy Dukes, After Party, and Flowerchild. Highly recommend these, guys. She looks like that. She is stunning. I'm going to put a little dot on my hand right here. Grab my Rimmel brush and put it into this inner corner right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys. This just makes my day. I'm going to place it all to the very end of the eye look. Oh. I'm going to place it in the inner corner and meet it up with ginger spice. I need more. This one doesn't show up as well on me, but I'm okay with that because it's still really sparkly and it's a hint. There are so many colors in this too. I see pink, green. I mean, is there yellow too? It's like confetti for the eye. I just love it. These are going to be in a lot of videos. Oh, guys. I'm going to line my eyes with the Mercier's felt tip pen because I don't want it to dry out. I do like this. Well, I don't know. I want to complain. I don't know why. I love a good pen liner. This is my preferred method of putting eyeliner on. Now, I love this too, but I prefer this. I'm just taking Ioni's black eyeshadow stick and I'm going to deepen up the outer corner. It's just how I roll. You do not need to do this. Next is the Peach Corrector. Now I put on Cosmic Colors Blurring Primer, Ultra Blur Primer. before starting my eye look. So I have that on underneath. Now this is very peach. If you haven't seen my videos, I will do a swatch for you. Look how peach that is. I can wear it. I do like it. I just haven't decided if I want it to become a regular in my routine or if it just needs to be a random pick for now. I'm going to use this little beauty blender, the baby one that I picked up from the tree, and blend it in. I like this. I do. I just completely forget to put it on. But I do like it. It really works really well, and it doesn't crease, it doesn't run, it doesn't do anything funky. So I think if you have dark circles, you would really like this. I'm using Revlon's Color Stay in 150 Buff today. Okay, we still have the Blushlighter in my case, and the lipstick. So let's get started with the Very Cherry Blush Balm. This is so pigmented, and I believe this is still in store. As of filming it today, which is like May 12th, it's still in store. I'm going to put it on with e.l.f. Stipple Brush and just put it on the apple of the cheek. Does she need an introduction again? You will hear the budgies in the background too. Ooh, see? If you don't go in light with this, you end up with this. I don't mind that. It does blend fairly well. I'm going to place it over the nose as well. I'm going all the way back with it. I really like this. I do. It's going to be hard to finish because it is so pigmented. But if this was all you bought, you'd be good for a long time. Next is Whimsy from the Beauty and Bloom collection. I'm not sure if this is still in store. She looks like this. Sorry, I forgot to do a swatch of the other one. I'll do that now. This is like, I barely touched it. There it is. Again, that's that. And yes, you will hear my stomach. So let's go in with Whimsy with the same brush. And I'm just going to place this like I would my blush. Ooh, do I want to use this blush? Blush? I don't know. Ugh, no, let's switch brushes. I'm going to use the Must Have Beauty brush. It's just a little bit more, less dense than the stipple brush. I love this as a blush lighter. I really do. And I like this combo. I'm not going to place it back here. I don't want a lot of shine back there. So I'm just going to keep it on the apples of the cheek. I like that. I am going in with Becca's Rose Quartz down the nose because I'm not putting a blush lighter down my nose. And here, right where I couldn't go with the blush lighter. Because if I go here with that color, I look like I have a bruise. And this is e.l.f.'s highlighting brush. Very pretty, guys. I'm panning this, Becca, so it is what it is. Next is lips, and this is the Ioni Nude lipstick. This is the heart-shaped one. Now, the new one that came out looks more like a eyeshadow stick with the flat top. Here's a swatch. Oh, it goes perfectly with this. Thank goodness. Ugh, I wasn't sure. I will say right off the bat, this is creamier. Like more lip glossy than the other formula. So maybe it is different to the one that is in packaging like this. I don't have it in front of me, guys. I really like this. I do. This is really pretty. It's right up my alley of color. It's neutral. It's not warm and it's not cool. And it's got a nice shine to it too. But not so much that it feels like it's slipping all over the lip. This is gorgeous. Here is the finished look, guys. This is so gorgeous for summer, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a like. If you're on your phone, please hype. And I will have a playlist of Dollar Tree right here, and YouTube will suggest something that it thinks you want to watch right there. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.